change that I think needed to be seen in our communities. And like I said, that's what started all this. And my mom and I were just talking about this afternoon. And we said, like everything in my family, something starts as a very small idea, like a little seed, and then it like plants into a forest.
I love that. That's a good expression.
Oh, thanks. Well, it's my mom's. It's not mine, so I have to give her credit.
Okay, credit to Dawn.
Yes.
Well, another thing with what you were saying there. Now, if you had the opportunity to just make your own event, invite as many people as you wanted and everything, what would you make it about and why?
Well, to benefit my organization, the Morgan Marie Michael Foundation, every year we do an event called Shop Sell Strut. And I don't really want to hype my co-founder Amanda and I up or anything, but I do think that's like my dream event. It's for my dream cause to benefit the lives of individuals on the autism spectrum, and that's kind of what I devote my life to, and it's something that's just so important to me because my brother does have special needs, so I work every day to bridge the gap between the typically abled and the differently abled communities. But it's not just that. It's bringing the whole community together, celebrating what we love, fashion, but also, like I said, seeing the community come together with the marketplace, our vendors, our silent auction. It's just so many things going on simultaneously.
Of course.
But it's so cool to see how so many people
and exciting.
It's so exciting. Like I get chills just like talking about it or thinking about it because
I know, I can tell like the way you're just like going on and on about it, but your eyes are getting like bigger and wider. Like you wish you were there right now.
Yes, right? It's just so many different people of different backgrounds and different walks of life coming together to create really great change.
Now, when did this first organization start? The one that Michael...
So our first Shop Sell Strut event was in, what year is it, 2018? 2017. So our second annual event was this past June. So I would say it's about 2 years with the Morgan Marie Michael Foundation, but how old am I, 16? I'm so bad at math. Oh my goodness. Since maybe 5 years since I embarked on this journey with volunteering and philanthropy.
So it was mostly like they already were, like you didn't help build them or anything. I mean, you helped building them with like the promotion.
Sure.
And
so
stuff.
it's a little complicated. So I'll backtrack a little. So when I was 11, that's when I realized that I wanted to create more change in the community. So it started as a lesson plan. I collaborated with a previous fourth grade teacher of mine. Her name was Miss Doyle, and we sat down and we wrote a lesson plan certified for K through second grade. And the lesson plan was called Friends Who Are Different. And it was basically just to inspire inclusivity and to bridge the two communities together, because that's the whole mission of why I do what I do. So okay. I toured, I think, every elementary school in my school district and a little bit beyond that. But then I realized that I wanted to do more with that as well. I didn't want it to just be a lesson plan and a program. So that's when I met Amanda. I met her at an event, and it was a simple interaction. Maybe a few weeks later, we got together, we realized that our missions were aligned, and that's how the Morgan Marie Michael Foundation was born. And with the Morgan Marie Michael Foundation, we have different programs to channel enhanced living for individuals on the autism spectrum, but our underlying message is to inspire inclusivity and really form an umbrella over respect and tolerance for all people, and again, to bridge those communities together.
Oh my gosh, wow, that's amazing, and that's beautiful the way you look at it,
though,
because you never really hear of something like that, you know, like two people coming together. I mean, you hear of that all the time, but for this certain cause and like ways to help and everything, plus it helps a lot with like no bullying and stuff, because that's very stressful and really,
of course,
really hard to deal with as well. So,
and children with special needs are actually 5 times more likely to experience bullying than that of their typically developing peers. So that's just another challenge, and it's just why we do what we do.
Now, what exactly do you guys talk about at some of these events? Like, how do you help embark and try to cope and help them?
Well, we've actually partnered with the Lights Fest, and that's a great way that we've been able to kind of leverage our mission to 8,000 people per event, which is crazy. And
yes.
I was so nervous.
Is that the one that you posted on Facebook?
Yes,
in the crowd?
Yes.
What did you say?
I think it was like a 3-minute little speech, And that was my 4th time that I had the honor of speaking at the Lights Fest. And by that point, I wasn't really nervous because the first time, oh my goodness, I was so nervous. I couldn't even tell you. But the idea of the speech was we connected our mission with the Lights Fest mission, and how at the Lights Fest we see like their hopes and dreams light up the sky. But then we also talk about our hopes and dreams as an organization, a little bit about what we do with our different programs and how people can get involved. That's one of the biggest things, incorporating how the community can get involved and how people can help and want to be involved with our mission.
Of course.
Yes, of course. So we can grow our village and meet friends that we haven't met yet.
That's the best way to do it. And then you're also learn so much when you're at the events as well, because you're learning so much from what they're learning. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you have like vice versa and ways you can help branch yourself, especially now with your radio show.
Yes, and that's another huge platform that I'm so excited that I have the opportunity to leverage.
And within like, you know, the people that you have like sometimes at these events and stuff, are you hoping to try to get them as some guests too? Or like how does that
Of course.
come about? Or how do you get guests on your show normally?
Well,
What do you say?
Well, I have like a little email drafted just to, you know, kind of get people interested. But I just say, hi, I'm Alyssa Lego. My name is Alyssa Lego. I run a radio show on Hamilton Radio Channel 2 on Sunday nights from 7:30 to 8:30, so tune in. You know, shameless self-promo. And then I just say that I would love to have you appear on the show, and then I give them like the guest guidelines, all the information about Hamilton Radio, and anybody listening right now that would like to be a guest, you can email me at alyssamorganlego@gmail.com.
Oh my God, your middle name is Morgan? Mm-hmm. That is so cute. I'm Juliana.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, my parents were deciding between Alyssa Morgan or Morgan Alyssa.
Alyssa Morgan.
And I'm glad that they picked Alyssa Morgan.
Yeah. But I mean, other way around, you can still be called like differently, you know, if it's like Morgan Alyssa. Mm-hmm. But it'd be very kind of.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Just a little awkward, mostly.
I've never really heard of. Okay, actually, I feel like it's uncommon to have a longer middle name. I feel like most of the time people have shorter middle names.
Maybe mine's kind of long, I guess. Not really. I don't know. Juliana.
Well, it flows. Like it's all about like how it flows with the name, so it's good.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad I can assist in that category. I'm thankful about that. I think it's amazing though for what you're doing with your impact for everything. So within the Morgan
Ray Michael.
Morgan Ray Michael Foundation, how did Brands A come about?
All right. So, Shop Sell Strut. That was our event that we have every year. And we attract, our first year was mainly local, but now it's branched to all over the world, all of our different designers. And, you know, I would sit and watch the show, and I would like turn to Amanda or turn to my mom, and I would say like, oh, how cool would it be if the Morgan Ray Michael Foundation had a signature piece that we sold at the show or that people could purchase online? And like I said a little earlier, how something like in my family or my village, like a little seed is planted and it grows into a forest. We had just had an idea for a signature piece that we could sell. And then that turned into literally an entire clothing line. And if you told me 2 years ago that I would be the co-owner of a clothing line, I would not have believed you, but I've always loved fashion, and the Shop Sell Strut event is largely fashion influenced, and it just came from that idea of a signature piece, and it turned into a line where girly, flirty, and fun meets classic, timeless, and elegant, and it's just really been one of the craziest but most rewarding experiences of all time.
The craziest thing about all that is like how you first just talked about how that was going to be like just an idea.
Yes, it was just a little idea that we played around with. You know, it wasn't ever really set in stone, but then it was that little seed, and then now where we are today, it's just crazy.
That's amazing. But I think it's also insane how like, you know, just saying the one thing makes it huge, which can also happen if you believe in the universe.
Yes, I mean, if you look at things in retrospect, and like, I think perspective is one of the biggest things
Yes.
in life. Whoa, that sounded really deep, but I think perspective is just.
You get like that on my show.
Well, I guess I got to be part of the club, so I think it's just something really important to have perspective, and you never know like how your little drop in the ocean can affect someone across the world.
I also would like to know, when you said this piece, what exactly were you looking for or thinking of?
We didn't even really have an idea, you know, maybe like a sweater, or I mean, first my idea was like Shop Sell Strut merchandise.
Okay.
Just you know how
promote.
Yeah, just to promote the event. And then next thing I knew, it turned into a line of clothing, which Amanda and I were so excited to create, because that was just crazy.
And with all the clothing and stuff, how did that come about? Like, when you guys started the fashion line, did that become like stressful? Did you you modeled the clothes and stuff, but like, how did they get like made? And
well, we work with a team of designers over in Europe, like in the UK, and it's been such an exciting experience being able to, you know, look ahead at the season. And with fashion, you know, you're always one season ahead, so
yes.
It's just like
you gotta always be ready.
Yes, you have to be on your game, which, I mean, it can be a little stressful at times, but it's the most exciting job ever. I really kind of align with the quote by Confucius: if you choose a job you love, you never really work a day in your life. And it's really something that I want to continue with the rest of my life, because it's so much fun being able to look at what the trends are now, but also tie it into that classic and timeless element. And I just love putting outfits together and putting them on girls and watching them walk the runway and making the videos for our YouTube account. We do style standout videos on our YouTube, and it's so much fun to make them. I just love being behind the scenes. I love talking about the brand, and it's just like one of my biggest passions in life.
Well, when first growing up and stuff, within like everything you've started, did you used to watch like fashion shows, like what not to wear? Or?
Well, it's actually kind of funny, because when I was younger, I could not put an outfit together for my life.
Okay.
And my mom, maybe until I was in 7th grade, my mom would pick out my outfits every day for school. I always loved fashion, because I've always been like such a girly girl, and I always just thought it was something that was really cool, like walking down a runway and just like really high fashion pieces and brands, but I could not put an outfit together. I just couldn't.
Okay, so within your mom helping you, did that get to
a lot of my inspiration probably comes from my mom's style, because our style is very aligned, which I think is a little bit different for a teenager and her mom to kind of have the same style, but we really do.
Not necessarily. I mean, it's really something close you have with your mom.
Yes,
like, you
and
can literally say you have that. Like,
and I'm glad that we do, because we most of the time always agree on whether it's picking out an outfit for myself or deciding what to showcase in the line. And it's awesome, because I mean, I'm really close with my mom.
Exactly.
And having that like fashion partnership is cool.
So it's kind of like, if you just say, for instance, you hated someone's outfit, obviously you weren't going to say anything, but you have something with your mom that you can like.
Oh yeah, my mom and I have our secret. We have our like own secret language. I mean, we don't really talk about like hating people's outfits, but
or just like not something to your liking.
Yeah, I mean, my mom, we like have. I always know what my mom's gonna say before she says it.
That's how you know you have a good relationship with your mother.
If something, it's so funny. Like if something happens, like I'll just look at my mom and we're both thinking the same thing.
And I mean, that's good that you want to have that relationship with your mom, especially because she's helping you out with everything.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also like a brand PR person too, so she's helping you out with like promoting.
Momager.
Yeah, definitely. I think mine's a dadager.
Dadager, that works.
Right? Does that count, Dad?
Yeah, mom's doing other stuff.
Yeah. Mom's promoting her book. My dad's promoting me. No, but I think it's amazing, like with everything you started from the beginning with, like just, just starting out with just trying to help and everything, and then getting involved constantly. Now within like these lines and stuff, where do you see them actually like going higher besides like New York Fashion Week and...
Well, we do show at our own event, Shop Sell Strut. It would be amazing to embark into runway, But right now, it's just something that I have always aspired to having is making Brand A a household name. You know, just like you hear any other popular brand, really, I want Brand A to be a household name, not just because, well, I think we have amazing clothes, not just because we have great clothes that flatter everybody, but because of the mission behind it. Brand A, the A has 5 meanings. One is autism awareness, because a portion of the proceeds are donated to Amanda and I's organization, the Morgan Ray Michael Foundation. A for our names, Alyssa and Amanda. A for making the grade. A for awesome, and then A for altruistic. So it's also the mission behind it. You know, the girly, flirty fun meets classic, elegant, and timeless. On our website, we have our little blurb about the company in, I think, 5 or 6 different languages. It's about that inclusivity, and it's about those philanthropic ties, which I think really makes Brand A stand out.
Oh, most definitely.
And having Brand A be a household name is probably one of my biggest dreams. And just with all of the different new and exciting programs and ideas that are manifesting with Brand A, I just can't wait for people to find out about them, because I can't wait for people to love them as much as I do.
I mean, they're beautiful. I've seen some of the pieces and stuff
Thank
all
you.
over on, was it branda.com, or it might be Shop Style Strut?
Brandastyle.shop.
Yeah.
It's like a mix of the two.
I was like, I'm learning, I promise. But I think also another thing, like a connection I can get to you, somebody that works at my job when we moved to the new salon, his name is Sinclair. He owns a social lifestyle magazine.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
So he's always looking for models. He's always in New York Fashion Week. He's always in LA, New York. So I wonder if I get you involved with him, maybe he can pull you under your wing, and maybe
totally.
you can get some of your fashion everywhere else.
That would be amazing.
Anyway, I can try to help with that. Because when I have people on my show, I always try to look for another outburst. You know, I don't want to just leave you as my guest.
Right?
That's it. I like to help with what I can. Like my connections. Sometimes I don't really have anything, but sometimes I do. So you're in luck. I have a
It's
connection.
all about that collection of people, everyone.
It definitely is. And it's funny because I wouldn't have known that if I didn't work where I was. So I can definitely get in touch with him when he comes back. He's in LA. But I'll let him know.
That would be amazing.
Because you already have fashion line and stuff, and that would help a lot. And he's also at New York Fashion Week, so I don't know if you ever met him or not.
Maybe. It's I was so excited to attend New York Fashion Week this past September, and the amount of people I met is that I have so many business cards in my bag for people that I need to contact. So
get him on your show. There's your guest.
Yes, I have to write his name down, so you'll have to tell me after, but that would be amazing. I would love to be connected with
I
more
think that
people.
would be perfect for you. And I think, just starting with what you're trying to do and help brand yourself more and more, him already having the social lifestyle magazine, they can always put you in there, even if it's a sponsor or however to get yourself in there. They can always pull your name Brand A with it, and then you and Amanda or whoever will flee to where you're supposed to be.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting.
You're so adorable. I love it.
Oh, thanks. I try.
So I think it's just amazing with everything that you started out with to where you are now, with what your dream you want to go and go higher.
Mm-hmm. We always say go bigger, go bigger.
Go bigger, bigger. That's best. That's very positive and very good. You don't hear all that kind of stuff, especially in this world right now. Everything's kind of negative. So like I said, I believe in the universe, and happens on my show. Sometimes miracles can happen, but believing in the universe can get you really far. And if you have positive energy, it can make you increase higher and higher.
Yeah, positive energy is everything. How you start your
know
day.
How different you feel though, when you
do.
have it,
You feel jumpy and happy.
Seriously, you feel like you have to keep going to the bathroom.
Yeah, right. That's so funny. You can really spin a bad day around with just changing your mindset in a few minutes.
It honestly, just for other people tuning in, they wouldn't know how to do that. Do you have a little idea of how do you get your mind a little bit
I
out
honestly
of
just put things in perspective. Okay. I think, well, maybe it's not really an insignificant problem, but say I'm very academic. So say I don't do as well on a test as I hoped. I'm oh wow, this makes my day really bad, and then I'm just in a bad mood. But I mean, if you think about it, especially with grades, I just think, okay, well, it's the end of the marking period now, so not much more I can do about it. So I can't say that now. I really have to try to keep my grades where they are. But not even with that. That's kind of a bad example. But just something minor that happens that can really kind of throw your day off. You just have to think about it in perspective. In a few days, this is just going to be something that we're going to laugh about, an embarrassing moment. In a week, you're going to forget about it. You just have to put things into perspective and realize that not that someone else's problems are more significant than yours, but that, everything's going to be okay. And I saw a quote, everything's going to be okay in the end, and if it's not okay, then it's not the end. So,
so that's like everything involved in one.
Yeah,
Perfect.
just keep, it's going to be okay. Just, kind of brush it off. That's what I always
another
do.
one I'm going to just throw at you because you're good at this. Just a little.
I'm nervous now.
What if you have your show,
all right,
but your guest cancels on you 20 minutes before you have your show?
Okay, well, I'm lucky that I really like to talk.
Okay.
So I would probably just do some research really quick about different events that are happening, maybe in town, different plans that I have either for Brand Day or for my organization. I would find out what my village and my friends are doing, anything that they would like support on, quickly write it down, and then just get on air and start talking. Or maybe I would have Ruben on the show. Because he's always... What? Oh, yeah.
It was
he's really
my
fun.
dad and Ruben are very entertaining.
Well, if you were there, then I would have you on the show, of course. But Ruben's always there, so I would have him. If you're not there, then I can't have you.
And you have to have him photobomb all your pictures.
Yes, every single Facebook picture. If you want to get in on that, just follow my Facebook. It's Alyssa Lego.
It's his way to brand on you.
Yeah, right? You got to hype him up a little bit, too.
He's definitely promoting himself with you. It's good. With everything. Okay. No, that's good.
Or my dad. I would have my dad on the show.
What about your mom? Would you have your mom?
I would have my mom, but she's really good at giving me constructive criticism and taking down notes. She'll watch the show and then she'll write down anything important that I said or any one that I mentioned. So my mom's really good at that. Like I said, she's a momager, and I think she kind of likes to be behind the scenes a little bit more. And I guess the same goes for my dad, but I think he would be more open to the idea of, oh, hey, Dad, do you want to be on
of course
the show?
What was your dad? What do you think you and your father would talk about if he was a guest?
Probably our love of Amtrak, trains. I always, oh my goodness, so
okay.
bad.
Well, that's good.
The Office. We both love The Office. We both like Billy Joel a lot. We both like country music a lot.
I love country music.
Yes. We both like to travel. My dad, 80% of his job is traveling.
Jealous?
So, yeah, right? Dream job.
Yeah, but is he really enjoying it? Where he gets to go and stuff? Enjoy the features? Or it's just this day you're here and then you're gone?
I don't know. I actually have to ask him. I don't really ask him if he likes. I should do that more.
Yeah, make combo with your dad.
Yeah, that would be good. Instead of playing on my phone on the way home, I should talk to him. No, but I do think that my dad likes to travel. But I think he would prefer just to, obviously travel but not work where he travels. But I think he loves his job.
Yeah, but I'm sure, when you guys have vacations and stuff, that's,
I, have not been on a vacation, really. Whenever...
How long?
Well, okay, I went on a Disney cruise last winter, and that was really awesome. That was my first vacation in a while, but I feel whenever I go somewhere, it's always to either maybe there's an event or it's work.
Okay.
It's different. Especially being 16, I haven't really been on many vacations where I just get to kick back and relax, but I'm so blessed for the opportunity that I've had to be able to see the world and see the country, even if I am working or going to an event, just because traveling is one of my favorite things. So I don't care how I'm getting there, what I'm doing there. I just love to travel
and get there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with New York Fashion Week and stuff, did you guys drive or did you have to take the train?
A lot of the time I go into the city by myself because it's a lot to get my whole family to go or
Girl,
just get everyone
by yourself next time, bring me because
yes.
I would love to.
I am gonna start up my Friday night tap classes again. So if you want to get into tap, you should come with me every Friday night.
I have to see my work schedule. I work 9 to 6. So we'll see. Is somebody calling? Do we have a caller? Hi, we have a caller. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, this is the DJ Dani.
That's my mom,
Oh, is that Dawn?
I think.
Hi, Dani. How
Yeah, that's
are
my
you?
mom.
Hi, Dawn. I'm good. How are you feeling? How's everything?
Oh, I'm feeling better. Yes. Did you hear I was a little bit under the weather? But I wanted to call in to just talk to both of you and let you know how proud I am of both of you. You have just such awesome shows, and you're both full of inspiration and full of life, and you're very entertaining and very talented. And, today when you kind of
Piling it on.
watch the news and you see a lot of things going negative, it's nice to see two young ladies doing such positive things, and I really enjoy both of your shows.
Of
so
course.
just
We're
wanted to
trying
give
to
a
do
shout out to both of you and
Thank
call
you.
in and
We're
say
trying to
hello.
do
And Alyssa, did you do your homework?
I don't have any tonight.
Oh, good. Okay, well then you can talk to DJ Dani all night long then.
Okay.
I was like, eventually I have to get your phone
Well,
number, though.
you guys have a great night.
Thank
and
you so
just
much,
wanted to
Dawn.
call in and say hi.
Bye. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope you feel better.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you at home.
Oh, I love that. Go
Hello?
on, Dad.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
think you can hear me. I was going to let you know that Christy Brinkley is watching you. You know who Christy Brinkley is,
Wait.
right?
Yeah?
Okay, she's watching.
Really?
Yeah, she's a friend of mine.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Christy
Yeah.
Brinkley. Is
Give
she?
her a shout out.
Shout out to Christy Brinkley. Hi, I'm Alyssa. It's really nice to, well, I'm not really meeting you, but.
Christy Brinkley was in fashion. She knows.
Oh my
Years.
goodness, that's crazy.
And married to Billy
What?
Joel, by the
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wow. That's two things you said on my show. I
I'm
told
like-
you miracles happen.
I'm like
What did I
fangirling
just
right now. Are you sure?
Yeah, because she messaged me. She was listening. And John Pavaramo messaged me. He's listening on his way to.
Hi, John. Thank you so much for tuning in. He's an amazing comedian, and he will be on my show soon.
I'm like freaking out right now. That's
And
so
then Alyssa
cool.
needs guests too, guys. So contact her so she can get you guys on her show because she
Yes.
loves to help and support you. We should chat with Alyssa Lego. Give out your radio show stuff again.
Chit Chat with Alyssa Lego, Hamilton Radio Channel 2 on Sunday nights from 7:30 to 8:30. And you can contact me on any social media. Everything is Alyssa Lego. And my email, which is, either way to reach me is just fine. But my email is alyssamorganlego@gmail.com.
And I think that's, like I said, that's so cute with the little Morgan involved. 'Cause
My
it's like
mom
so-
made that email for me when I was like 11, so
but
I
it's
didn't
so-
really have a
but
say
it
in
still
it.
kind of looks kind of professional, you know? It's
Do you
not-
have like an embarrassing email from when you were younger? Because I do.
Daycup 352.
Day Cup?
Daycup.
Why?
That was my poodle's name on Webkins.
No. Oh my god.
I couldn't come up with another name. I don't know. I think I liked the day, and I was eating a lot of peanut butter cups, so I just put it together. And then 352, one of the letters, I think one of the numbers 3 was something to do with my friends, the Ochoa boys. Like one of their birthdays started with 3 and then 52. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
Just came all together. Yeah, that was my pink poodle.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
Yeah. And that was like my old email
Webkins.
address. I can't even access that. I don't even know my password.
Yeah, right? You want to like disable that, get it off the internet.
Yeah,
But
most definitely.
mine was tommygirlsparkle@gmail.com.
Oh my god. So you weren't like, but you weren't a Tom girl.
No, Tommy girl, because my dad's name is Tommy, so my mom's nickname was like Tommy girl, like Tommy Hilfiger, but like Tommy because my dad.
Okay.
So then I guess I kind of inherited it, even though he's my dad. I don't know. My dad's not Tommy Hilfiger though. He's Tommy Lego. So don't want to get that confused.
It's completely different. I'm wondering, since you have Lego in your name, have you ever gotten free Legos?
I have not gotten free Legos, but we do have like a Lego like castle in our house. I wouldn't say castle, but a Lego fort. It's like life size. You can walk in it. It's made out of Legos.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's
Thanks.
so cool.
My
but
brother
I feel
loves
like
it.
if we go to New York, we have to go to the Lego store and be like, her
Yes,
name
I
is
don't
Alyssa
even-
Lego. She owns this place.
Yeah, right?
Give us Legos.
No, I can just say, I mean, I might, isn't it like the Christensen family who owns the Legos? I would just have to change my last name.
Maybe. I
Maybe.
don't know.
I'm not sure.
I thought it would be the Lego family.
It's a Lego means, it means to build in French. And I think it means to read in Latin. But I think that's how they derived like the Lego name, because it means to build.
To build. Well, that's fun.
Mhm.
That's exciting. Okay. One more thing. I know it's completely off topic, but New York, have you ever been to the American Girl Cafe?
Yes. Wait, okay. No, not the one in New York. I've been to the one in Chicago.
Okay. I've only been to the one in New York. And
Have you ever had the cinnamon buns?
Yes, I got like all their food and stuff. But I brought
So
my
good.
American Girl doll. It was a little girl that was like my life. So I had her sit next to me.
Which one did you have?
I have Felicity. No, I have
Felicity was
my
favorite.
Yeah, my sister has Felicity and Samantha. I have Elizabeth and. Oh wait, no, I have Felicity. My sister has Kirsten. Oh boy, I have Elizabeth and Felicity.
Okay,
They're
those
both
are
the friends.
Elizabeth's is from like the 1800s, and then Felicity's like the colonial one, like in the American Revolution.
Yes,
That's
but they
my
were best
favorite.
friends.
Yes. Wait. Oh no. Elizabeth. Yes. Okay. I know what that is now.
Yeah.
Felicity was like my favorite movie, and then Elizabeth is the loyalist.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's
okay.
her best friend.
It's all
And
coming
then
back to me now.
My sister had Kirsten and Samantha.
Samantha's another one of the movies that I like. I don't know if Kirsten has a movie.
I don't think Kirsten
But-
does. Samantha did have one.
I had two. I had a Look Like Me, and her name was Kelly. Maybe I should have named her Alyssa. I think my
Probably.
mom named
Still
her
look like
Kelly.
you.
I seriously think my mom named her Kelly, and I remember being really mad about it. But then I had Nikki, Girl of the Year 2007.
Nikki, which one was that?
She liked horses. She like had Oh, I remember this distinctly. She had a horse, and like in her book, like the Nikki book, she said
Yeah.
that it reminded her of like chocolate milk, like her
What?
horse's color.
Oh, okay, because it's brown.
Yeah, and she said like his coat was brown like chocolate milk.
I'm trying to think. I think I might know who Nikki is, but there was a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, she had like the really, really pretty hair. It's like golden curls.
No, not Josephine. Josephine had braids.
Josephine was the one from Mexico.
Look, I just know their names. You know their background. Good job.
I know all of them. American Girl. Who? They should hire me.
I mean, when I went there the one time though, like you could sit down and eat like with your doll and stuff. There was an amazing show, like the American Girl doll all around the world.
I saw that too. Oh my god.
It was like
so
you
funny.
went with us, right? Yeah.
I went on like my 4th birthday, and they did the show like for me, and then they signed.
Oh my god.
My
that's-
book.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. No, I think we were just sitting like on the side lines of like where you were sitting, but it was like all 4 of us. It was like a good show.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. No, but have you had their food?
Yes.
The
So I'm
cinnamon
saying if we
buns.
go back to New York, we have to go there.
Okay,
and
yeah.
just
I
eat
don't
there.
know if my American Girls are somewhere. I'll bring them. I'll revive
Are we
them.
gonna bring them in our bags?
Yeah, right. It's like probably her 70th birthday. Like, happy birthday, guys.
I want to give a shout out to Troy Alexander. He's watching.
Shout out to Troy.
Actually, I have
love
not
him.
met him yet, but I would love to because I want to do a photo shoot with him.
Oh my
He's
goodness, his pictures are amazing.
I know. Girl, you're everywhere. I said, have you Googled yourself?
I just Googled myself like before the show started, and I found.
you see?
Yeah, wow. I did not know.
No, I think he's amazing. And I think he also has his anniversary. He had his anniversary yesterday with his wife. He had his
Yes,
show-
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to just say happy anniversary to you and your wife as well. Happy
Anniversary.
belated
I remember I
anniversary.
Facebook messaged him and wished him a happy anniversary.
Because he was off yesterday, and he'll be back next week.
Shout out to Troy, everyone. Check out his show, Monday nights. An Hour of Inspiration with Troy Alexander, and his Instagram is at Pick by Design.
And you know that why?
Cause I stalk him.
Okay. At least you're honest.
No, but I don't stalk him, but like always just look at the pictures
And,
that
like,
he's
tag and
taken.
stuff. No, it's amazing. Like,
No,
those
I
pictures
love
are-
like he did my Sweet 16 pictures.
Yes.
Oh
Those are
my
the ones I keep
goodness.
seeing. I'm like, oh my
Amazing.
god. Ah, seriously, like beautiful, and the dresses and everything.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. It's just you have really good fashion sense.
Oh,
For someone that
thanks.
said like you didn't when growing up, you do.
Oh, when I was younger, I could not put an outfit together.
I am slowly trying.
No, seriously, ask my mom. Like, I'll tell her to call in right now, and she'll tell you. I would put the ugliest outfits together ever.
My sister was very high tech with fashion too. She would always watch What Not to Wear and go through me and my mom's closets constantly.
I always used to watch What Not to Wear. Wait, that was the one with
Stacey and Clinton.
Yes, I love that show. I always watch the like the review clips on YouTube.
Yeah, and like if you watch the episodes when they come on, it was actually good because like there were funny parts and like so like some of them they got like the makeup like the makeover and stuff like they're like what the heck happened and then they go in their like closet and like everything's gone.
Yeah, they like whenever it's always kind of sad to me like when they just take the hangers of clothes and they just like put them in the trash.
And none of that's fashion. You know, it
I
wasn't
know
like,
none of it's fashion, but what if it's like sentimental to them?
Then they don't put it on the show. I'm sure right
It's
before
so
you sign that
sad.
contract, you can throw stuff hide
Yeah.
under your bed or something. They're
Oh
not gonna go
yeah,
over that.
wait, yes, of course they could do that. That's right. That definitely cannot be their whole wardrobe.
A lot of them have small because what they can afford. Like you've heard their stories and stuff.
Yeah, I probably should watch a full episode.
I'm really addicted
Does.
to 90 Day Fiance.
My mom watches that, but I don't understand it.
They just
I'm so
meet
confused.
someone and they're supposed to have 90 days to be in love with them and marry them. And then the other one that's actually good is Married at First Sight, which makes me laugh.
I've never seen that one.
Makes me laugh.
These are all TLC shows, right?
Yes.
I loved 19 Kids and Counting.
Okay.
That was one of my favorites.
I've heard that one.
and What else
Is
did
it
I
Honey,
like?
Honey, I'm Starving the Kids or something?
Which one is that?
Honey, I'm Starving the Kids? Feeding the Kids? Honey, I'm Hungry with the Kids? I don't know.
I don't know.
What? Is it that's a movie, isn't it?
Oh, do you watch Outdaughtered?
That sounds familiar. What's that?
It's the six. Wait, no, is it six? No, it's five. The five quintuplets. They're girls. They're like toddlers, and they have the older sister.
Is it on TLC?
Mhm.
I think I've heard of it or seen
It's so good. You should watch it.
I'll see. I'll look into it.
I do
You
not
gotta
know
send me
how.
all this stuff now.
I
I have
will.
to send you. You have to watch 90 Day Fiance.
Well, I watch it, but I'm just really confused.
You have to start from the beginning.
All right, I will.
Or like, see, you live so far. Well, you don't live that far away, but like,
Tom's River.
yeah. If you didn't
Kinda
like,
far.
do you drive?
I get my permit in like 4 weeks.
Did you take the test and pass?
I take it next week.
Oh, okay.
Stay off the roads, everyone.
Good luck.
No,
because-
I'm such a bad driver.
But did you like drive for the permit,
I
or
didn't-
you have to take the test?
So I take my test and then I schedule my 6 hours with the driving school, but like I've practiced in like parking lots. Don't tell the police on me. I know that that's illegal, but all right, good.
I'm trying to think. For me, I'm just trying to get my permit. It's so hard for me to concentrate and keep all that information in my head.
Yeah. Where do you take like an online?
No, I have to go to the DMV and do it, but I failed 3 times.
Your test?
Yeah,
Is it hard?
the permit test.
Mm-hmm. See, I think it's a lot easier that I'm taking it in class because I know like people who have done it on their own and then just gone and taken the test, and I just think it's so much easier like to have quizzes
is,
on it,
most
like
definitely.
chapter by chapter.
Because you at least
So,
know it that way. This
yeah.
way is me going through reading a book, taking the test, and then going to a noisy DMV when it's supposed to be quiet, and I can't remember anything.
Yeah, it's so hard for me to retain information just by reading a book.
Me too.
Mhm.
I'm hands-on. I want to do something.
Me
You know what
too.
I mean, like I need to touch.
Come to my
something or hear
school.
something. I'm done with school.
Well,
That's-
join my sophomore driver's ed class. It's really fun. I'm serious.
Oh my gosh! I don't think they're allowed 21-year-old there.
Maybe if you ask.
If I ask, that's gonna change
Tell them
everything.
you'll have my whole class on your show.
Oh my gosh! I just want to pass. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to pass.
When
and
do you
feel
take
like
your
an
next test?
adult. I just go there and pay $10
Oh, to do it every time? So
Yeah.
when are you going to go take your next one?
when I feel like I know the answers. Every time I take it online, I get 60.
Just take a bunch of practice tests online.
I do. The only one that is really like the permit test is Princeton Driving School Test 1 and 2.
Oh.
I keep failing the drinking questions.
Really? I just had a test on that, and I mean I didn't do awful, but I didn't do like as good as
What you hoped.
I was like expecting, because the questions, like the multiple choice ones, they're all like the same thing. Like all the choices can
Yeah.
easily be interpreted like as the question. But I talked to my teacher about it, and she said it has to be word for word from the book. I'm just like, I'm not gonna remember that.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
And that's why it can be stressful at sometimes. So
First world problems.
good luck. I hope you pass, and I hope I pass one day.
Yeah. Good luck to both of us.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, we can plan at least when we actually both get it. We can go to New York and have fun.
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't get my license for another year. Well,
Same here.
A little less than a year.
I get permit. I think permit's like
6 months.
6 months.
So.
And then I have my driver's test right after.
Oh yeah, I'm nervous for that.
I don't even know how to get behind a car yet. He won't let me touch the behind the car until I have my permit.
Should we sign a petition to let you go behind the wheel?
I feel like if I got a little bit behind the wheel, just knowing what I'm doing, maybe I'll retain the information better because I am hands-on. But he doesn't want to do that.
Oh.
So I'm stuck.
You can use my dad's car.
Dad, did you hear that? I don't think your dad would want me to use his
My
car.
mom might let you. I don't know if my dad would, but my mom would let you.
I don't know. I have to see.
All right. We'll ponder it.
I think we should talk a little bit about some of the events you have coming up to
sure.
promote yourself.
So we have Brand Day Soiree coming up, and that is something that's really exciting. So check out branddaystyle.shop/Brand Day Soiree. Or if you just have any questions about it, you can Facebook message me at Alyssa Lego. And that's really exciting because it is going to be at the historic Grenville Inn in Bay Head, New Jersey. And I know you're modeling for us.
It's pink.
Yes.
Oh my God, I was so anxious about that. I was like, I feel like Barbie.
Well, you're going to look like Barbie. So I'm very excited.
Do you guys do makeup there too?
I believe so. I believe
Okay.
we'll have you hooked up with everything.
Okay.
So
I'm anxious about that, guys. I'm
Yes.
modeling.
So DJ Dani herself is one of our models. We have 25 models, and it's invite only. So if you're interested in modeling, please send me a message at Alyssa Lego, and we may see you on the runway. So like I said, we have 25 models, and it's going to be a very upscale, intimate event where you can see the new fashion line for the winter 2018 and spring 2019 new year, winter 29 and spring winter 2019 and spring 2019 collections that we have. It's going to be models coming around to your table while you're eating a delicious brunch. Tickets are $35, so just message me if you have any questions about purchasing tickets. It's going to be so much fun. An upscale brunch at the Grenville Inn while you can look at all of the different fashions that Brand Day has to offer that are coming up for our upcoming collections. And it's really exciting. And also our Strut magazine is that's going to be a digital magazine that everyone will be able to check out. Can't say too much about that, but the debut will be on the Brand Day Soiree date. It's really exciting. I really want it to be here already.
I know, but give me some time to head it up.
Yes, right?
I also want to let you know, because I'm going to buy the ticket for what the amount is. But I might also buy another brunch for my father because he's driving me and my mom. And I don't want to just make him
the more the
stay in
merrier.
the
So
car, so
anybody interested in enjoying a fun afternoon and coming to the Brand Day Soiree, we would really appreciate your company, and we know it's going to be a fantastic
Plus, he
time.
wants to walk into a pink hotel too, right, Dad? You want to walk into a pink
Yeah, right.
hotel?
Who doesn't? Bucket list item.
I think he just wants the breakfast.
Well, it's going to be delicious. I can assure you that.
I know. I saw like what it said and stuff, like when you posted it, and I was like,
We also have slippers, mugs, tanks, a whole bunch of merchandise. It's all the things I love most in the world. Brunch, it's like my favorite meal. Fashion, being with people that I love, and connecting with people. So Brand Day Soiree, just message me if you have any questions. And again, at the historic Grenville Inn in Bay Head, New Jersey. And then we're just beginning planning for Shop Sell Strut Season 3. So I don't have as much information on that, but we are in the planning mode and planning session. So we have a lot going on. And we are going to soon be announcing our first 5K run to benefit the Morgan Marie Michael Foundation. That's something that I've wanted to do for the longest time. So everyone make sure. We don't have a location yet, but it's probably going to be in that area. I don't want to say anything too soon just in case it changes, but everyone stay tuned. Again, message me if you have any questions about Brand Day Soiree. As more information comes out for Shop Sell Strut Season 3, I will, of course, inform everybody. And stay tuned for the announcement of our first 5K run. I'm very excited for that.
And then
I can't run, though. I'm very bad at running.
Did you know who your guest was this Monday coming up?
Yes, it's going to be Sold Out. We have John from Sold Out.
Okay.
And I'm very excited for that as
Akuzo?
well. Yes.
Akuzo?
Akunzo. I'm not sure
Yeah.
how to pronounce his last name, so
think
I
you
don't want
said
to
it
butcher
right.
it.
I didn't say it right.
But yes, he's from Sold Out. I'm very excited to have him on the show and chit chat with him because on the second and fourth Sunday of every month he has his show Sold Out, and whenever I come in for my show right after, I always like hear his music and it's just awesome. So I can't wait to learn a little bit more about Sold Out and a little bit more about what he does.
About John. Yeah.
Yes.
He's an amazing person. I met him once from when he was here, but we also went to Pete's Steakhouse, which is down the street from us. And I think we were all listening to a band, and he paid for our food. And I was like, oh, my God.
He's awesome.
You don't have to do that. And my dad was like, you don't have to do that. But
He always plugs Chit Chat with Little Lego. Every time I am about to walk into the station to do the Sunday night show, I always
he's
hear
like
him.
the timing in his head now.
Yeah, right? It's perfect. It's always perfect timing.
Yeah, no,
'cause-
that's amazing. Well, I had a blast having you tonight. It
oh, my
was
goodness, me too.
exciting as heck. And so much is going on for you, and it's it's still building and building there. You never know what's going to come next. Last question: who is your favorite, like inspiration wise, model wise, like
Model wise or?
model and like inspiration?
Okay, so my biggest inspiration would have to be my brother. He is basically my motivation, the driving force behind what I do. And I would not be here today if it weren't for him. I would not do what I do today if it weren't for him. So shout out to you, Michael. I love you. You might be getting ready to wind down now. I love that he goes to sleep early because he loves his sleep just like I do. And I want to give a shout out to a model that I met at New York Fashion Week, and her name is Marian Avila. I'm sure you know her. She has been on so many different news broadcast stations and so many different channels. She's a model with Down syndrome, and I had the honor of meeting her, and it was so exciting. She's so sweet, and she's a Spanish model. So shout out to you, Marian. So much fun meeting you, and I really hope I can see you in the future, and I really want you to walk at Shops I'll Strut too. So Marian Avila, if you don't know her, you should definitely check her out because she's awesome.
And get her as a guest on your show.
Yes, I really want, but the only thing is she lives very far.
Well, call Skype.
Oh, yeah, she can always call in and it's a good idea. I'm only in Spanish too, so I don't know if I can carry a whole hour conversation in Spanish, but I can try.
No problem. You'll be good, I promise. It's not hard. Just get a translator on the other
Yeah,
end.
right? I can say a few things.
Well, thank you so much. I can't wait.
Thank
I can't
you
wait
so
for
much.
your show starting this week.
Yes.
Back at 7 o'clock. No, 7:30.
7:30.
See, my show's 7. Oh, confusing. And thank you so much. I had a blast having you. And I will be back next week. I'll be on iHeartRadio for the Halloween edition. So
That's so
everyone.
exciting. Good night,
Thank you.
everyone. Thank you.